telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Herbert lost the football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Here we go, 2nd and very long. They want him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
The separation, well, it comes in the preparation. In this defense, well, they were prepared. They identified all week long the weak points in this offense, and they keep hammering away at it. This is why you do your homework, kids. Good things typically follow.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Eagles. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
First carry here for Tony Collard.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
On the gun, it's Ward. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and just 2 to go.
2, 79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block, extra points on the play.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. They had that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
And you're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it up. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 29. On the screen, this is Harris. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. He drops it down to Harris. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. It's Herbert once more. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on first is Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
He's got this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. catch is made down the right sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Ward in the pistol. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and give pulse on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Set with the screen. It's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's 2nd and 14. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Warrior 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. High. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
On for the Tennessee field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Slides kick is up and good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And that one's going to move the chain.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Herbert on 1st down. And the Titans rush brings him down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. That's completed right side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Lead it to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running back, motioning right. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Chargers pushing for a late spark before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now Herbert to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to within 2 scores. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. Left side, caught by Ridley. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on third and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down. Ward. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. We give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Ward in the pistol. Hits his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw here for Ward. Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Herbert back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hand off, running right, Pollard. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has the connection to Ridley. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Could make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. On the pistol, it's Herbert. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward's going to throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Second and 10 now. Ward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans trying to end this before the final quarter. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. As this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Inside give to Hampton. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They take it across the goal line, touchdown Tennessee! The Titans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Textbook, hitch right. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Herbert to throw once more. That one's good to McConkey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. It's Herbert once more. McConkey's got it again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Herbert again. He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Caught by the tight end, one in that corner. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So now pause for an injured player, and this is a big one. It is Justin Herbert who's in some pain. He's being attended to after that play. And let's count them. 4, 5, 6 DBs. Dime look from the Titans on 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you can chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Dicker connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Titans are able to cover off the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tui Fumotu on the stop. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Ward in the pistol. Finds him over the middle. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down throw here for Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, Ward going to the air. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that out-in team. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Heineke back to throw. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up fourth down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Back to throw. Here's Heineke. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 press all 80.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got it at the 30. And stop me if you've heard this before, Bob. They've scored it again, and they grow that lead further. The Titans are running them out of the building.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Chargers trying to do some window dressing. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. To throw, Heineke. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Cycle. Black, 62 blue. Right, right. Set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They're going to pass it here. Has it in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Heineke. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, these are the types of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now. Heineke. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're going play action. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This one will be intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Heineke. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Roger McCreary takes it away.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake. Here's Moore. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Moore. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and dig it out. Either way, this one's over. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know, are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.